Hey guys, today let's talk about how and why single guys are always finding themselves in the friend zone, even when they have no intentions of being just friends with women. Women are drawn to good guys because of the advantages they may provide. Women are drawn to bad guys because they offer intrigue and danger. It's fascinating how women have such a wide range of perspectives and ideas about nice guys. They think it's appropriate to start a family with the nice guys once they've had their fair measure of pleasure with the bad boys during their adolescence and early adulthood. Here, the good guys come with some key assumptions, which for the most part are fairly accurate if you take a closer look. For instance, the nice guy will have checked off every item on society's fictitious checklist for successful good guys. Attending a respectable college or university is part of this. Avoiding drugs and people who could negatively affect those around them. It also includes having lucrative businesses of their own or being highly paid in the corporate world. And perhaps more significantly, there will always be good guys waiting for the girl they've liked since high school, the girl they've watched fall for terrible guys one after another, to understand that their future is with the one decent person who waited for her. Little do they know, these women don't have any other option now that they're in their mid-30s. They always knew that the good guy would be around for them. They kept flirting with him throughout high school and even into college. They never became intimate with them, but they had some light moments with them just to keep them around. These women could spot the good guys from a mile away and choose one or two of them to have around as their long-term backup. While they partied with the bad boys and had the time of their lives, they knew that a day might come when they'd be done with the bad boys, and they might eventually need someone financially secure to settle down with. They knew that the good guy would still be waiting in the corners of their lives, waiting for them to realize that they need the good guy and be financially secure in life and have a decent house and a car. They know that the good guy would still be in love with them. And this is why, gentlemen, these single good guys get friend-zoned for the most part of their lives. Don't be that guy? Seriously. They become so abundantly available to the girl that they like that they are taken advantage of at all levels. These men then justify their obsession with the girl they like by telling themselves how their love for the girl is true love. And it never falters, even when she's being intimate with multiple bad boys. They make themselves available for these girls whenever and wherever they want. They bring them expensive gifts, give them respect, give her parents respect, and actually are courteous and chivalrous with them. Guys, women hate that thing. They don't want a guy to be all respectful to her. She wants the guy to take the lead and assert his masculinity all over her. That's what turns them on. But the only problem for women is that their beloved bad boys are mostly never financially secure or have some other problems such as disloyalty. Believe me, it's a woman's dream to make the bad boy into the good guy just for her. It's like a fairy tale come true for them. They get to tame the beast. But that almost never happens in real life. The bad guy remains bad for the most part of his life and continues his wild escapades well into his 30s and 40s, making him unsuitable for women to settle down with. And this is why women turn towards the good guys that they had friend-zoned back in college, and these guys are just waiting around the corner to be with the love of their lives. Now, if the option was between a bad guy or an alpha male, between a man who was incredibly attractive, tall, dark, and handsome, but had all the wrong tattoos, made all the wrong decisions, and was the alpha male on the college campus, and a man who would be a successful good guy banker, 99% of women would still choose the bad guy. This is because the bad boy poses a challenge to women. It also brings an adventure and excitement when she's with him. He's more adventurous in bed and in life. He goes after what he wants, doesn't take no for an answer, and knows how to actually have a good time. Good guys are boring. They're into the boring stuff that only gives them more access to knowledge, education, and building wealth, which is boring for most women. But women keep an eye out for these boring types because they know one day their bad boy will probably be working for this boring good guy. But the good guys who have been friend-zoned all their lives should be careful of these women, because these women will soon get bored and will eventually start looking for the fun they're used to having. Unfortunately, when they are still in junior high and high school, our culture encourages young females to get wasted and metaphorically get down with the entire football team in college dorms. They still desire the ability to come out later in life and portray themselves as spouses or as wife material in spite of this. This is not possible. These folks still believe that you can change a thought into a housewife, despite the fact that we all know this is impossible. That is, there are 5 times as many women as men using the dating apps like Tinder and Bumble, which are overrun with female users. When they feel that their SMV has decreased and when they pitch themselves to good men and desire to find that good man wherever he has gone, they will offer themselves up as wife material to the good man. In reality, women despise the good man. He follows the beta male ideology though, and a woman who wants to start a family prioritizes safety and stability so he can support them. They prioritize security and safety at their age. They want the bad guy to grant them that security and safety, but they are aware that the chances of such a thing happening are extremely slim. Bad guys might be great in bed or offer temporary excitement, but they're anything but stable. So when women decide to settle down with a good guy, they quickly come to the realization that the nice man is boring because they are aware that the bad boys they fall for all the time will cheat in their presence and continue to beat themselves up until they decide that their top priority is to have a stable life, which can only be achieved with a good guy. But the truth is, the good guy isn't all that daring or masculine in bed. These women cannot get the same delights from that good man as they did from the bad guy. But it's not like the good guy lacks in other departments. He covers all of the expenses related to travel and childcare, and he also contributes to raising the children. He has given this wife a wonderful home and a great car to drive to the mountains with her friends. She likes the good guy, but she doesn't want him with fire in her heart. She despises this man for what he represents in her life, stability that she never thought she'd have. Because to women, stability is boring. She would rather be with the bad boy, tame him, make him into the good guy, and like an adventurous life. And if she's with the good guy and wants to be with the bad boy, this decent man will let her because he isn't or doesn't want to be the dominant one in the relationship. He would tell her, "I have faith that you would never act against my orders. I have faith that you would never act in a way that would hurt my feelings." Although they would miss those crazy times, women must settle down with this impoverished but a decent man who is supplying everything she is unable to provide for herself. She likes that person, yes, but she doesn't love them, and that's the situation as it stands. If she wants protection and security, she must deal with good guys. If she decides, and most women don't, that she doesn't desire protection and security, despite their best efforts, they eventually give up and declare, "I'm going to do it on my own. I'm moving in with Sarah and Emily. We're all going to live in the same house. We're all going to share a cat. They will only be housemates. Perhaps they won't share cat food, but they will undoubtedly split a Caesar salad delivery at some point. Nevertheless, they will have fun with the bad boys. When she gets tired of this routine, she will say, 'You know what, girls, I'm heading out to look for a good guy. I can't take it any longer. I can't stand having 5 different things to do each week. I can't take being on Tinder and getting turned down on dates. I want a good man who can provide safety and security.' Men care about the truth at their core. They are open to accepting the truth so long as it is supported by reliable data and a convincing argument. Women value believing in what makes them feel good. They perceive what they want to perceive and hold the opinions they hold dear. Because of how differently they view the world from men, facts don't really matter to them. Thanks for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.